So what's up, guys? I'm Bush Whatever here, and sorry for not uploading for 2 to 3 days. Sorry about that. It's because of my school. That's why I didn't upload. So I'm very sorry for that. And for today's what if, I'm going to do what if Deku had Arceus. I do not mean Arceus powers. I mean the Arceus Pokemon. And yes, got some I got permission from Kisha no Chiha. And yeah, so let's start off the story. The story starts off on the start of the anime. Yippee. This is when Deku was when the teacher comes in and says that comes in for the aptitude application test, and basically throws them up in there and saying that I know you all want to be heroes, and everybody shows their quirks, and all of them go on to canon. Yes, like that. And after that, after Deku got mocked, laughed at because he was trying to go to UA. And after that, after the school, instead of Bakugo just pinning him to the wall, what happened is Bakugo just beats Deku up. Yeah, he beats him up with. He has a black eye, some broken arms, yeah, all of that. Yeah, not looking too good for example. So basically, after that, Deku, then Deku goes on to the underpass, and the such villain appears. He still got caught because he is quirkless, because he doesn't have power yet. I just say yet. Okay, so All Might still saves him, and Deku still clings on to All Might and asks him, "Can I become a hero without a quirk?" And everything goes to canon except for when the second sludge villain attack happened. Basically, the sludge villain incident. Basically, when Deku goes up and helps Bakugo, and All Might saves them. Instead of All Might saying that you can't become a hero, he says that you are so. Did you know that was very reckless of you? Basically saying all of mean stuff to Deku because he's quirkless. Yeah, so basically Deku runs off, a little bit crying, because after he left from the idol, it's very hard to not cry. So yeah. And after that, when Deku was going home, he screamed out the top of his lungs, and it can be heard by Arceus. And Arceus' petrification, and it broke because of Deku's scream. It was so loud that it can be heard for miles and miles. And let's skip over to Arceus' perspective. And basically, yeah. So basically, when Arceus was basically heard Deku, basically, who was the person that freed me from my slumber? Basically, now he remembers that, oh, it's Izuku Midoriya. Okay. I need to thank him. And yeah, so basically, about 2 to 3 blocks away from Deku's house, Arceus appears and basically saying that, "Are you Izuku Midoriya?" Deku being surprised and saying, yes, basically that, and basically Arceus says that, "Oh, good. My name is Arceus. I am a god of all Pokemon." Deku asks, "What are Pokemon?" Basically, Arceus explains the history of Pokemon, and let's say this: Pokemon past generations what was it called, of My Hero Academia. Basically that. And then after that, basically Arceus asked Deku, no, he said that for thanks for saving me, I will be your Pokemon. Basically saying that, and yeah. So basically after saying that, they went home to his house. Basically, when Deku sees that Arceus is too big for the house, and that Arceus, you're too big for the house. Basically, when he said that, Arceus says that, oh, it's fine. I can shrink myself. So basically, he shrunk himself and go to Deku's shoulder. When he went to Deku's shoulder, it was on his right shoulder. Yeah, right shoulder. And when Deku went to his house, he went in. Inko sees that this is Arceus. She saw Arceus on Deku's shoulder. And after that, Deku explains. No, Inko asks, who is. So what is that on your shoulder? Basically saying that, pointing to Arceus. Deku says that, oh, this is Arceus, my quirk. It just awakened. Basically saying that, and Arceus knows what he's doing, and basically goes along with it, saying that, yes, I am Izuku Midoriya's quirk. Basically saying it, and Inko said, oh, a sentient quirk. That's nice and powerful. Basically, yeah, that happens, and Inko asks Izuku, what is its name? Basically, Deku asks Arceus if he is a boy or a girl. And for this, he's gonna be a boy. Basically that. And basically, yeah. So basically, after that, Deku says that, oh, he is Arceus. Basically, yeah, that. Yeah, basically like that. And Deku says to his mom that, Mom, I'll be going upstairs, and because I'm a little bit sleepy. Inko asks, do you want anything, honey? Basically saying that, no, I might eat later, but for now, I need to sleep. Basically, now in Deku's bedroom, Arceus sees his broken arm, his broken bones, his black eye. Basically, Master, do you want to let me heal you? Deku says that, you can heal people? Arceus says, yes, I can. Besides, I am a god after all. Basically saying that, and Deku says, sure, but please, just call me Izuku. Don't be so formal. So basically, Arceus says that, alright, Izuku. So, come here for a second. Basically, Arceus touches his skin, and basically it heals all of it. And so yeah, basically that. And Deku asks Arceus if, so you are a god, what kind of god? Arceus says that, I am a god of creation. I was the one who created this world. So yeah, basically after that, Deku asks, can he make quirks? Arceus says, yes, I can. Basically saying that, will you make me a quirk? And yeah, and basically Deku, basically Arceus makes Deku a quirk. Because, and the thing is, you need to be specific if you want something from Arceus. Because the thing is, when Deku asks, he's just a quirk and not specific, not how many. Basically, yeah. So basically, I did a random number generator for 1 to 10, and I spun a wheel for quirks, and I put quirks that I want to Deku to have, and luckily for me, it landed on them. So yeah. So let's go on to the first quirk. First quirk. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Deku. Sorry for the background. It's because of. It is because of a motorcycle. I'm very sorry. Basically, yeah. Let's continue. Basically, Deku starts. Arceus gave Deku a quirk, basically saying that Izuku, because you weren't specific on what type of quirk and how powerful it is randomized. Saying that to Izuku, saying, I don't really care, but just to have a quirk is a privilege to have. And thank you, Arceus. Basically, yeah, that's what he said. And a few moments later, maybe about 1 to 5 minutes, about 5 minutes later, Deku sprouts hologram wings. I will show you a picture. After that, I will show you the picture that he has, and you all might know this. It's gonna be called dividing. Yes, I mean the White Dragon Emperor. And no, he will not have the spirit. And yeah, for this, Deku will has volleys. What was it called? Volley's White Dragon Emperor, or Volley's Divine Dividing. So yeah, basically all the powers that Volley has, Izuku will get. Basically, the powers of, if I remember, was Divine Divide and Half Dimension. What was it? Oh, sorry for the background. I'm very sorry, really. So yeah, so the powers that it has is Divide, the Vanishing Dragon Balance Breaker, Half Dimension, Juggernaut Drive, and oh yeah, the Juggernaut Drive. Instead of this, it just drains the user's energy by a lot. But if Deku and remember, Deku has Arceus, so Arceus can just make a Deku stamina very high, basically to a point where he cannot basically get tired. So yeah, and sorry for making him so overpowered, but still I will be giving Deku some challenges. Even though this is one of the most broken quirks, he will get a challenge. And yeah, so next one is Juggernaut Overdrive. Basically Imperial Juggernaut Drive, the second powerful one. Then Compression Divider, basically Juggernaut Drive, a more powerful version of Half Dimension. Reflect, basically reflects a damage. Dragon Lucifer Drive, activate Diabolus Dragon Lucifer. Basically that. Lucifer basically signals that Volley is about to release a stored up energy. This call is sometimes shorted to L. Venom, basically poison, which ability causes powerful poison that even affects gods, but in this what if it is just so potent that it can knock you out. Basically like that. The next one is Satan Compression Divider, used while in Diabolus Dragon Lucifer. Enhanced version of Compression Divider, Deku releases a burst of silver white and jet black streams of demonic radiance that instantly compressed anything caught in it over and over again until eventually eliminated. And the last one is Satan Lucifer Smash, an enchanted version of Longinus Smasher. The armor opens from the abdomen and fires a massive bombardment of silver, white, and jet black aura. So basically, that's all the powers of Deku. And so basically, he will get all of them within the 10 months. Yeah. So basically, the 10 months of training. Let's get to the 10 months of training. And now Deku trained so hard that he unlocked all of them. The catch is he said to Arceus that, can you give me almost infinite stamina? And basically Arceus says of course. And he made Deku have near infinite stamina but not infinite. So yeah. So basically at the 10 month, after the 10 months, it's now the sorry about that. So now it is for the UA entrance exam. So now Deku went in and Arceus being on his shoulder, which is very cool. And yeah. So basically Deku went in and he sees Bakugo and give me down in the comments below if who do you want Deku to have one for all. Comment down below please, and yeah, if you cannot give one, I'll just spin a wheel and I will just spin a wheel and basically find one that can be just a random one, but not Minera. So yeah. So basically after that, Deku and Bakugo asks Deku that, "Hey nerd, why are you here?" Basically Deku being confident, not cocky, but confident. Basically saying that, what is it, Bakugo? You didn't notice that I had a quirk? For the 10 months I had a quirk. Basically, yeah. Do you see this person or this creature, Arceus, in his head saying to Arceus, saying, I'm very sorry Arceus, and basically saying that Arceus, it's alright. And after Deku says that, do you see this creature on my shoulder? Basically Bakugo says, yeah. And this is my quirk. Even though it's small, it still packs a punch, to say. And he just walks off into the auditorium, and basically yeah. And in the 10 months, Deku didn't just do physical training, he did do mental training as well, and he did study a lot. With the help of Arceus, he studied. He's smart, a little bit not smarter than Nezu, but still smart. I would say almost about 3 to 5 IQs lower than Nezu. So yeah. So basically, Deku. Sorry about that. So basically, Deku, being smart as he is, just did it in 5 minutes. So yeah. So let's go to the practical side. And basically, Ida does his thing, and he points at Deku still, and instead of Deku being nervous as hell, basically Deku says that, "Oi, you're Tenya Ida, right? The brother of Ingenium. Don't think just because you have a family, a hero family, that you are more greater than us." And just please, and basically he says that you shouldn't let President Mike finish because he wasn't finished yet. Basically, President Mike thumbs up at Deku, threw a thumbs up at Deku, saying basically thank you. Basically, President Mike, and Ida sits down. Basically, President Mike continues saying, "Sorry for the interruption, but thank you for helping me." Basically that, and yeah. After explaining the Zero Quarter and all the robots, and Deku goes to the practical exam. Basically, the robot says, and sees Ochako. But instead of Deku instead of Deku just going there because he wants to talk to her, he just went there because he wants to comfort her because he looks very nervous. And Ida sees this as basically saying that, "Oh, you shouldn't distract her because." And basically, before Ida can finish, Deku says to him that, "Don't judge a book by its cover," and walks off. Basically, Deku says to Ochako that, "Are you alright?" Ochako says, "Yeah, I'm just a little bit nervous." Basically, Deku says, "Oh, don't worry, you'll do great." Basically, hyping Ochako up, and the doors open, and Deku grows his wings, says to Arceus, can you kill almost all or half, and just leave some for me, just to have some fun at least." Basically, Arceus says, "Sure, why not?" Basically that, and basically President Mike says that follow that kid's example. There are no countdowns in the real battle, and when they went in, they just see all the robots got destroyed, and yeah. Basically, Deku got I think 2,000 points. Yeah, that should do. Basically, he got 2,000, and what happened is Zero Pointer still appeared and got Ochako stuck under the rubble. And basically Deku screams out, "Balance Breaker!" Basically that, and he basically uses the scale mail of Albion, and yeah, so that happens. And basically says, says that if I remember, Satan compression divider. Oh no, I mean not that one. Not that one. Sorry. Half dimension, basically dividing celestial and living beings around the user. Basically, not sorry. I am a little bit tired, so sorry. I mean divide, basically shrinking the robot multiple times until it is now. Sorry for the background. Okay, I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah. I'm very sorry for the background. So basically that Deku just did the divide and basically divides the 0 pointer until it's gone. So yeah, if that happens, basically Deku saves Ochako, gaining 100 more points. They hit 2,100, and yeah, basically President Mike says that the kid with the white armor, we're going to do another test, but you're not you're already good, so you can now go home, and the rest of you can just come back tomorrow. And Arceus flies back to Deku shoulder saying he did, and Deku says that to Arceus that you did pretty well, Arceus. Basically Deku says that no, Arceus says that thank you, Izuku. You didn't do half bad as well. Basically Deku destroyed about him by himself. There was a 500, but the rest was for Arceus. So yeah, basically that. And now we skip to the UA. Basically, what happened is Deku got there pretty early. Sees Aizawa going inside, and Deku comes inside with him. Basically saying, "You look so very tired, Eraserhead." Shoto Aizawa. No, scratch that. Sorry, scratch all the way. So basically, this what happened. Deku got there early. Yes, he got there early, and he got to UA very early, and now Deku is going into the room with Aizawa. And basically, Aizawa asks, "Okay, why are you so very early?" Deku says that because I was just very proud to be in this school, and just to meet you, Shoto Aizawa, aka Eraserhead. And Aizawa feeling pumped because so basically say that, so this is how it feels to be like All Might. Basically, yeah, because he studies martial arts as well. For the 10 months, he doesn't do just physical training, he studies martial arts. Basically, flying combat, and he did taijutsu, karate, kung fu, dragon style, turtles, dragon, monkey, crane, tiger, and snake, and mantis styles. So yeah. So basically after that, Izuku asked Aizawa, Eraserhead, why are you so very tired? Do you want me to help you with that? And basically Deku, Basically Aizawa says that, sure kid. Basically says to Arceus in mind to mind, says, can you help Eraserhead with his sleeping? Can you make him fully jolted awake? Basically said, Arceus said, sure. Basically he jolts Aizawa awake, And I almost forgot, Deku despises All Might now. He doesn't like him because for what he said. So yeah. So for a few minutes later, Aizawa feels very pumped, very energized, saying that, "Oh, thank you, kid. You basically made me energized." So yeah. So after that, Deku just he just go to the fire the forest, the back of the classroom with the next door window seat beside that, and basically stays there until everybody comes in. Of course, Momo first, then Todoroki, then everybody comes in. Says that he's sorry for mistreating him, and this is no problem. Just be careful next time. Just don't judge a book by its cover next time. Okay? Sorry about that. Basically that, and now Aizawa is awake, so either way, basically say that, alright class, my name is Shoto Aizawa, aka Eraserhead. Basically I have the power to erase my quirk is basically erasure. I can erase your quirk for a momentary of time, basically saying that. And now Deku saying that, put this gym gear on, we're going to do a quirk assessment test. And oh yeah, this school doesn't run a normal education. We do this is a hero school for all, so that's why we do not do a normal education. So yeah, and Deku got the universe and thanks as well. Oh yeah, that's all thanks. Basically, they got a broship to say, so yeah, that happens, and Deku just went in, and if you can see, if I can have a picture when the Deku is ripped, but I will find, but most likely I won't. Sorry about that. But when he was changing, when Deku was putting on his t-shirt, basically everybody got in and sees Deku. Instead of a 6-pack, it's an 8-pack. Basically an 8-pack, basically with muscles. And Kirishima walks up to him and says that, "Dude, what kind of workout do you have? And you have an 8-pack as well. Wow." Basically that. And that happens, and basically Deku explains that his training was just a normal training, crunches, just sit-ups, push-ups, just like that. But I mostly do 500 a day, I think. Yeah, 500 a day, and for a run, I do about 10 miles to say. And Kirishima was shocked as I was saying. So that's what I'm going to do is basically Deku said, "Suit yourself. What's your name? Kirishima introduces himself. I am Adriel Kirishima." So Deku said, "Okay, Kirishima, do what you do." Okay. And Deku walks up and meets Aizawa on the field, basically saying that they want me to throw it already, so it won't be because it won't be much of a hassle if I didn't throw it right now. Basically saying that. And when everybody was going out, they just see Deku about to throw the ball, and he throws the ball, shattering, shatter the sound barrier, basically creating a powerful sonic boom. So yeah, basically Deku got infinity, and when Aizawa looks at the basically when Aizawa looks at the screen, his phone, basically, alright, infinity. I see that happening. And all of his classmates, even Bakugo, infinity, what the frick? And Bakugo said, what the frick? Infinity, and he lunges at Deku. Before Aizawa got to erase his quirk, Deku just says balance breaker. And basically goes to Bakugo, and if you remember, the balance breaker is light speed, but I'm going to do about Mach his max being Mach 50 to say Mach 50 his max. So yeah. So after that, he was so very fast that Bakugo just but not that Deku just punched him very fast, and it just about 10 seconds later he just felt the pain because it was so very fast, and basically he was on the ground saying, ah, it hurts, basically saying that. And yeah, so that happens, and basically he did the 50-meter dash, and he beats Ira because he uses his wings, and he just flew at Mach 50, flew forward. So that happens. So yeah, for the jump test, Deku just flies to infinite. For the long jump, flies infinite. Basically, Deku got first place to sit on everything and got first place. So yeah, so this is where I'm going to be leaving it off. Sorry for if it's a little bit short. So yeah, and I am very sorry for the background. And please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and goodbye.